before we dive into today's reading, I just wanted to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude and offer a sincere apology. Over the last few months, I've been focusing on my health and healing. I've not been very well at all, and it did mean that I had to step away from creating content. I'm happy to share that I'm feeling much better, and I'm really excited to bring you new messages to enjoy. Um, Thank you to all of my wonderful subscribers for your patience and unwavering support. It has meant the world to me. So let's get into your reading. Hi, Aquarius. This is your June reading. That's for June 2025. Now, if you don't find anything that resonates in this reading for you, then please check out your other placements where you're likely to find a message in there. Let's get straight into this. Spirit, can we get some cards, please, for Aquarius for June 2025? Wow, just chucking them out at me straight away. Okie dokie. So, at the start of the month, then we have the Ace of Winter. So, possibly learning some sort of truth, possibly a truth about yourself. It could be somebody else is coming to you with a truth, maybe an apology, potentially. Now, this could even be that you're cutting somebody out at the beginning of the month. So we've got don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately, amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So very much having something new coming in or a new start on something. Like I say, potentially finding out some sort of message um, and getting some communication. Let's get clarity on this Ace of Winter. Okay, so we have a Nine of Wands. So it looks to me like you're keeping your guard up about something, trying not to get hurt, possibly keeping your barriers very, very high there. We have an Ace of Wands. So whatever it is you're learning about has something to do with something passionate and creative. Maybe you are looking at a new start with someone. Oh, interesting. So we've got a Ten of Swords as well. So there could have been some betrayal that's happened, some stabbing in the back, and you're moving away from that. Maybe you're finding out about that. Now, it could even be that you may have been hurting yourself, stabbing yourself in the back, and whatever it is that you're learning about is actually something about yourself. And you're moving away from any sort of self-deprecating behavior, things where you're doing, and you're basically just, moving away from hurting yourself in some sort of way. Now, we do have a Six of Cups as well. So it is suggesting to me that you are feeling a little bit nostalgic potentially. Now, it could be somebody from the past is coming towards you, maybe somebody that did some what you felt was betrayal. Um, Now, it could also be that somebody from the past is coming towards you with a apology and they're hoping for a new start. Um, But you've got your defenses up. Maybe they're coming towards you with a confession, so you're going to be learning potentially about some confession that that they want. Now, this could also be simply that, it could be children from your past, it could be somebody from your past, not necessarily an ex-partner, but it could be somebody that you've maybe grew up with, and it could be something, I don't know, maybe a bully from when you were a kid, and obviously bullies stabbing you in the back. Now it could be just completely changing the way that you look at something. Maybe you felt yourself completely undesirable as a child or, in your younger days, and you've got somebody coming towards you saying that they always felt like, they couldn't approach you, but they really liked you, and, you're kind of getting rid of your own betrayal, where you've been telling yourself that you weren't desirable and somebody's telling you actually you were. So it could be any number of things, but you're definitely going to be learning something out, and it's involving something to do with your past. Now, this could also be a soulmate coming in for you, a past soul connection potentially. but it does suggest to me that you are starting something new, but you are going to have your guard up. So it could just be simply that somebody is coming to confess their feelings. You've got your guard up. You're worried about being betrayed because of something that's happened in the past. Now, in your challenge, we've got the Star card. So look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So it suggests to me that you remaining open and optimistic and hoping for the best is what is going to be your big challenge. Let's get some clarity on that, please. Now, the star card can also suggest that you may not be fully healed from something. So it might be that you still need to do a bit of inner healing. So if this is a person coming towards you, there might be certain things that you haven't finished healing, which is why you could have your guard up, and it could be making you panic slightly. Let's get some clarification on that star card. You've got the magician, so definitely a new start, something where you've got to have a lot of confidence, but it suggests to me that maybe you are, your challenge is to decide what you want and run with it and make things happen. And because you can have anything, you can make it happen. You just need to have the optimism that it's going to happen. We've also got a Two of Pentacles. So making sure that you're having fun while you're doing things and also not overburdening yourself. Remaining optimistic because of everything that's going on is going to be part of your challenge. And then we've got a Page of Swords. So he's telling me as well that potentially part of your challenge is to not be silent because the Page of Swords, he's watching and waiting and learning things. He's not necessarily being very vocal. He's sitting in the shadows. So it would suggest to me that part of your challenge is to not sit quiet about it. It's being open and honest and clear about what it is that you want and not just sitting back and watching. And then we have a Two of Winter as your outcome. Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and emotional. Now, this Page of Swords, it's not that he doesn't know what he wants, he just hasn't, he feels like he hasn't got enough information. So it could even be that if you're being honest with yourself about what it is that you want and you're remaining optimistic, that should help make a decision for you. But if you're not being optimistic, it looks as though you may be holding yourself back because you're not making a decision on something and it's keeping you stuck. Now, whatever that decision is, it doesn't necessarily mean that if you go one way, it's going to be bad, and you go the other way, it's going to be better. It could be that both decisions, whatever decision you make, is going to be the right one for you. But until you've made that decision, you're holding yourself back because you're just stuck until you've made it. Let's get clarification of this Two of Winter, please, Spirit. Okay. So it looks to me as though this could have something to do with your person from the past. We've got betrayal as well. So Five of Swords. So you want to make sure that you're walking away from something that's or some sort of betrayal. You're not interested in backstabbing. You're walking away from it. We have a Two of Cups. So it is suggesting to me that there could potentially be some sort of happy union here. Um, that you need to walk away from betrayal and the backstabbing, and you can potentially have a happy union. But we also have a Tower in the reverse. Now, the Tower in reverse is suggesting that there is some sort of belief system that needs tweaking. Um, It's a slow burner, so things are going to come down, but it's not going to come down all at once. So this could very well be that you're getting into a new relationship and that you're learning that this new relationship is different to your old relationship, and it's rebuilding how you viewed relationships and what you thought relationships were. It could very well be that you are getting into something that is like nothing you've ever experienced before, but you're going really slow with it because you don't quite know how it's going to pan out. You want to make sure that you're not overburdening yourself and you're not going too fast. And I think that's very much what this Two of Pentacles is. It's very much a case of, you don't want to rush ahead, put too much on yourself. It's like trying to balance it out with watching and waiting, seeing what's going to happen. Now, whether this person from the past betrayed you and you've got to get over this betrayal in order to have a better outcome, or whether you're just still healing from betrayal of the past, I'm not sure. But it's definitely suggesting to me that once you've got through this, once you've once you've got through your challenge and you remained optimistic and you've managed to balance things out and you know what it is that you want and you're chasing it down, when you've made that decision, you'll be walking away from betrayal. Whether it's this person from the past that's betrayed you, you're going to be walking away from it if you're choosing not to go back towards them. And then you're opening up your heart towards new love with somebody else that could be, amazing and change your view on how you've loved someone or what you view love as. Now, it could even be that you decide to move back towards them. And when you've left the pain of the betrayal from them in the past, because you've learnt from it and you're moving forward from it, it could suggest that you could actually have a happy union with them. So it doesn't tell me that either option is wrong. It's just suggesting that whichever one you choose is going to be the right one for you. So either way, you're going to have a happy union that is going to change how you viewed something in the past. So whether it is a relationship you had with that person in the past that you're rebuilding and changing and making it stronger, or whether it is that you're going to have a relationship with somebody completely new that is completely different and redefining what you felt a relationship was. That's what you're going to be doing. Um, or at least that's what it's suggesting here is the outcome for this. Now, one thing I will say as well is we do have a few twos and we do have a few aces. So if you are seeing some reoccurring numbers out there, um, it usually signs and synchronicities. It's usually spirits, your angel guide, um, giving you a message just to say, look, you're on the right track. And there might be something that you need to do in order to stay on the right path. Yeah, we've got three twos here. So we've got a two of pentacles, two of winter, two of cups, and then you've got the magician, which is a one, the ace of wands, and the ace of winter. So you've got three ones there and three twos. So definitely some signs and synchronicities going on there. So if you do see them, just, it's worth looking up to see what they mean, see if there's any message that Spirit wants to give you. All right, let's get you a Whispers of the Ocean Oracle as well. So we've got be insightful and established. So ground and rebalance your energy, bring your awareness into the now rather than allowing it to occupy the past or future. So stop thinking of the past, which we did have that past person there, didn't we? So very much whatever is going on with that person, whether it is them trying to come back, whatever decision you make, bring it into the now. How do they act now? What is going on right now for you? Are they the person for you now? If they were the person for you in the past, you're not interested in that. You're not interested in what's going to happen in the future. Look at the now to make your decision. How are things affecting you now? What's best for you now? Not what's best for you in, 20 years' time or what's best for you 6 years ago kind of thing. You want to look at the now. Um, and make that decision based on what's going on at this point in time. Right, I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Aquarius. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. Good luck for June, and thank you very much for joining me.